Alright, I'm just gonna
They're going to be amazed at one another. Their faces shall be as flames. I mean, they're not even going to have a human countenance. They're not even going to have a human, face. It's going to be flames because they're engulfed in it. Okay? They're never getting out. They're going to burn forever and writhe around in torments. There should be weeping and gnashing of teeth, as it says over and over again in the Synoptic Gospel. And this joke is what it is. Hell's not a joke, and people act like it's a joke, and it's pathetic. They need to get down and start reading the Bible and taking it serious. Now let's turn over to the next chapter. Chapter 14 tells us where hell is. Okay, hell's in the center of the earth. It's not a fictitious place. It's not a metaphorical place. It's not some inspiration from God garbage. That's not the case. Hell is in the center of the earth, and the Bible teaches this. Look at verse 9. Okay, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. So hell is beneath us. Okay, you want more description of what hell's like? Look at verse 10. And they shall speak and say to thee, art thou also become weak as we? When you're in hell, you're as weak as you have no strength. You can't get in, you can't get out, you can't move, you can't, alleviate the pain, you can't do anything, you're just laying there weak like a dead corpse. And weak as we art thou become us. Now that's talking about, basically what it's talking about is anyone who goes to hell is going to be completely weak, have no strength, and anyone else who goes there, later on, it's going to be just like the people that are already there. No strength. Let's keep reading. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy bowels. The worm is fed under thee, and worms cover thee. So you got worms underneath you. They're like suffer in flames. Worms underneath you, worms all over you. Just imagine laying there with a bunch of maggots. Well, that's what hell's going to be like. Okay? Now, let's just skip a few verses and jump down to verse 15. Yea, thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of pit. So we know hell is down underneath us. It's in the center of the earth, and it's a pit. The Bible describes it as a bottomless pit, the lake of fire. Imagine being cast into that. All the worse. Okay, now let's turn over to Revelation. No, wait, before we go to Revelation, one more verse in the Old Testament. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm sick of people saying that the Old Testament didn't even teach hell. And that you find it in the New Testament, but it's not. No, it's both. It's all over the Bible. Okay? And I'm sick of all these naysayers, skeptics, coming up with all these crazy conjectures that are not true. There's a hell in its Old Testament and New Testament doctrine. Turn to Psalm chapter 9. Psalm chapter 9, let's look at another verse on hell. Look at verse 16. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his hands. And Higion, Selah. Now look at verse 17. The wicked shall be turned into hell. Now what does that mean? It means when they get to hell, like hell, it's like they don't have any, they have no body. They have no being, no essence. They just become hell. Okay? They get turned into hell. That's how bad it is. You're so ensconced. You're so deeply enrooted in hell that you're turned into it. And that's what the Bible teaches. And all those that forget God, it's going to be horrible. Okay? Now let's keep reading. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. Basically, what the Bible's saying here is that those that go to hell are turned into it. And arise, O Lord, let not man prevail. Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Put them in fear, O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. See. So the whole point is that God will judge the unsaved, and they will be in fear. They will be. It's not a joke. Now let's turn to Revelation and see what it says. And I think a lot of Christians have done that is they've just taken hell and they just kind of have forgotten about it. They've swept it under the rug, so to speak, so they don't have to think about it. Oh, we don't want to think about that place. We don't want to think about how horrible it is. When Jesus
Okay.
Evidently, he thought about it all the time, and he was teach people about it.
Alright,
You know, it says in Matthew 23, verse 14, "Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye devour widows' houses for a pretense, make long prayer. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation."
Yeah, this is crazy.
On and on about hell here. Okay, going off telling these stupid Pharisees, these hypocrites, these Judaizers, these legalists, these, you know, work salvationists. He's telling them you're going to go to hell. If you know, basically, if you don't get saved. And it's sad that people end up in this place, but see, nobody has to go to hell, and I'm going to explain how to save at the end here. People should not be saved. If you get the channel more than once, they should know, because it's very clear how to be saved. And I make it clear pretty much in every sermon. So I'm going to explain it again, because I know people out there that are lost. It's pathetic. And the thing is, nobody has to stay lost. Everyone's lost when they're born. They're lost. They're born into this world unsaved. But see, when you believe on Christ, you're saved forever. You don't have to stay lost, that's what I'm saying. You know, nobody has to stay lost. That's why when a person goes to hell, it's their own fault. For willful...
Sounds like a skill issue, just saying. Like, is their fault? Honestly, not a skill issue. Got him. Did you guys stop talking? No! I have no more content! No! I no longer have content! You just so much money right now. I just want to say it's so quiet and peaceful. Oh!
Alright. There's no water at the door. And I don't think it's that bad. The guy's pathetic. It's ridiculous what the guy said. He said it wouldn't be that bad. And he didn't believe that she would be tormented there forever. And the guy was way off on he believed in purgatory and all that sort of stuff. Keep sharing multiple truths, and they're going to come out with every false doctrine under the sun. It's pathetic. So we need to get wishful thinking out of our mind and stop lying to ourselves and telling ourselves it's not going to be that bad. It's going to be bad. It's going to be worse than you can imagine, and I can't even put words to it. That's why I just encourage people to go out and win souls, teach people how to be saved, and take it seriously. Okay? He that winneth souls is wise. Okay? Preach the gospel to every creature. That's what the Bible teaches. Okay? Now, here's why you should take this seriously. Okay? Revelation 14, let's take a look at it. Verse 6, the good news. Let's go into the good news first. And I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven, having the gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation, kindred, and tongue. Well, that's the good news. The everlasting gospel can be preached. Okay, the gospel of Jesus Christ died on the cross for your sins. He was buried, and he rose again. He did that. He went to hell. He did go to hell for 3 days. And the Bible teaches that in Acts. And you know what? He went there to take our punishment. And I don't care what people say. He rose again on the 3rd day, and then he came back to earth, and then he taught. You know, kept teaching, kept preaching, evangelizing, and then he ascended back up to heaven. The transfiguration or whatever. You know, and then the ascension. And I'm not going to get into the order of all of that. The point is, Jesus Christ did this to keep us from hell. He died so we would not have to go there. God commended his love toward us that while we were sinners, Christ died for us. That's why he died. He would not have to go there. He died for us. That's why the crucifixion and sufferance was so intense. It's so extreme because look what you're being saved from. You're being saved from damnation in a lake of fire, hellfire, burning, brimstone. So that's why crucifixion.
You do better like that. You do better
because it was saving us from a horrible place. the good news is that the everlasting gospel is being preached. And I'm going to go through the gospel at the very end, make it very clear on how to be saved. Already made it clear. Just believe on Jesus Christ, you're saved. But for some people, that's not, and they got to hear it. Got to hear that again because they don't get it. They just don't believe it or whatever the problem. But my point is, to read, saying with a loud voice, fear God and give glory to Him, for the hour of His judgment is come, and worship Him that made heaven and earth, and the sea and the fountain of waters. And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast, and his image, seek his mark,
My gosh, the jump scare.
the same shall drink. Now look at this. Let's read it. Don't just...
Don't jump scare me like that.
The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture. Now think about that. You have some completely volatile, hardcore substance in your hands. It's nothing but poison. And you mix it with a little water, you're watering down. You're taking poison's properties and you're making it so it's not so bad. But see, that's mixture. See, the wrath of God is without mixture.
Oh my God, watch this.
There's no water mixed in with it. There's nothing that's going to cool it down. It's without mixture. That means it's as bad as it's going to get. The wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of His indignation. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Do you breathe?
And that's what the hell's like. Okay? Now look at the next verse. Smoke of their torment ascendeth. And they have no rest. These describing it out. They have no rest. Day nor night. Worship the beast and his image. And whosoever sings the mark of his name. Now,
I cannot drop my knife. Oh, you so. Worth some dollars. I mean, actually, no, it's been better because
now he's telling you right here in the next verse. Actually, jump down one verse. So we have a picture of people that are going to hell here. Took the mark. They were not saved, obviously. In verse 13,
literally 7 days to die. Literally 7 days to die.
Right. Blessed are the dead which die in the Lord and henceforth. Yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their lives and their works do follow. So we have a polar extreme here. People that go to hell have no rest. People that go to heaven, the ones that die in the Lord, in Jesus Christ, died in the Lord.
I don't know what bomb is.
They have rest. Rest from all their labors. So it's a total opposite. Heaven's the wonderful.
I'm not clutching this.
Everlasting joy, everlasting righteousness.
No! I used to have this cool gun.
Revelation chapter 20. And I'll close this up. This is serious. I'm going to take this. You stop taking hell seriously. Soul winning. You start lying over little problems in this world that don't even mean anything. You start to cry when you stop when you gotta, you're a crybaby is what you are. You need to understand, hey, this is reality. I don't care how bad somebody got it in this lifetime, you're not in hell, so you don't have any real reason to be whining. If you're saved, you're never going to hell, and thank God. You can't go to hell if you're saved. And that's the good news. But you know what? I still got to preach this bad news to people that are not saved. All these stupid atheists out there, these stupid skeptics, these stupid Muslims.
Oh, he knows that.
Fools. And they're fools for rejecting the good news of the gospel. They're fools for believing in other gospels. And they're fools for believing all this junk. Say, I don't believe in hell. You're going to find out how hell is. I'm just telling you, I'm giving you a little, I'm giving you a, a preview. You're going to find out how bad it is when you go there. And when you die unsaved, when you die without Christ, he that hath the Son hath life, but he that hath God hath not life. And all hell is it's lack of eternal torment. It's dying forever. You die and just you don't ever, it never stops. There's no such thing as annihilation. There's no such thing as burning up. No, you're burned forever. And that's what the Bible teaches. Let's read. Revelation chapter 20.
Alright.
Verse 9. And they went up on the breadth of
It's
the
easy for us
earth
to win.
and compassed the the camp of the saints about, and the beloved city, and fire came down from God out of heaven and devoured them.
Yeah, speech.
Now let's just keep reading. And the devil that deceived
I
them
have not to speak on.
cast into the fire and brimstone.
Who's to
That's
talk
hell.
them?
Fire and brimstone. Okay? Where the beast and the false prophet are not were, they are there now. That means they're never getting out. And shall be tormented. They must. Forever and ever.
Amazing performance.
Just imagine being tormented all day. And then all night. And then the next day. You never get out. It's reality. That's what's going to happen to the unsaved. And they think they're atheists. No, they're not going to be cool at all. They're going to be burning.
He lost.
Okay, let's just keep reading. And I saw a great white throne that sat on.
Anyways, cool.